What's up? What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Nike Kyrie 3s and ultimately answering the question, are these the best affordable hoop shoes out right now? Alright guys, first things first, at $120, being that these are a signature sneaker of Kyrie Irving, they do have some high-end elements to them, but they do have some flaws as well. We gotta answer the question, are these worth copping? One thing that really stood out to me has to be the traction. We got a full-length herringbone pattern right here, curved outsole, and we also have these isolated traction pods. So let's talk about this curved outsole we got right here. This is something special, alright? So what this basically is the rubber and the traction wraps around to the whole midsole of the sneaker, okay? And if you guys have seen how Kyrie Irving plays, when he crosses over, the side of his sneaker is damn near parallel to the ground floor.
The Cavs up by 3. Irving played on a switch by Crowder. Crowder puts all kinds of moves on, got the step and score.
Which goes to show you Nike was really paying attention to the details and the way Kyrie plays, and the curved outsole is something actually they had in the Kyrie 2s, and you guys already know he was cooking in those.
Dave, oh my goodness, Kyrie, what a handle.
And the curved outsole seems to be really working for Kyrie, so why try to fix it if it's not broken, right? And it's kind of cool that Nike made these like a thermal infrared color, because they do know when you are on these pods, things are going to start cooking and heating up, so nice little detail by Nike. So that wraps it up for the traction, one of the standout elements in these sneakers. Next thing that really stood out to me with the Kyrie 3s is the overall fit of the sneaker. First off, when it comes to the fit, lengthwise they do run true to size, and width-wise, at first, they run very, very narrow. But the reason why they are in the standouts category is because they do end up breaking in really well. I played basketball on these for the past few days, and I do gotta say, for the first couple times, my foot was hurting, okay? But one thing that I really like about these Kyrie 3s is something about this like woven mesh material on the side. They do break in really, really nicely. And now when I wear them, it almost feels like I'm not even wearing anything on the basketball court, which is really dope. So shout out to the Kyrie 3s. They do break in really nicely after a few wears, so keep that in mind. It's kind of weird, but when I'm hooping, one thing that I find to be really comfortable is the tongue to be hiked up as high as possible. And with these Kyries, I don't just gotta grab the tongue and pull up. They actually have this pull tab right here where I just stick my finger in and then I can pull up. So it's kind of slept on feature, but something that I found to be really nice. Alright guys, so we just went over the standout points in the Kyrie 3s. I really like the traction. I like how the fit, it really breaks in nicely after a few wears. And then we also got the pull tab right here. And now let's move on to something I really did not like about the Kyries. When you are hooping in the Kyrie 3s, it damn near feels like you are playing on cardboard, as a poor excuse for what Nike has called cushioning. We have a lackluster zoom air in the heel, and then we have no cushioning in the forefoot. It does not make any sense to me at all. And I understand if Nike didn't put any cushioning in the forefoot, so maybe these could have more of a low to the ground feel, because I'm not gonna lie, these do have a good court feel. They're very low to the ground, but that does not mean they are comfortable. It's almost like you're playing with socks and a piece of rubber. You are closer to the ground, but there is no cushioning whatsoever. After a few wears, I gotta say, my feet definitely hurt in these Kyries. I do not understand why they continue this from the Kyrie 2s. I don't know, I don't really get it. I don't know why they put zoom in the back and not zoom in the front, because aren't you always on your forefoot? This is basically a make or break for me when it comes to the Kyrie line. The cushioning sucks. Alright, so there you guys have it, my personal pros and cons of the Kyrie 3s. And like we said earlier, we ultimately gotta answer the question, at $120, are these worth chucking out your money for? And to answer the question, I gotta say, no. At $120, I think you could check out a little bit more money and get yourself an elite pair of basketball shoes. If you like the full-length Zoom Air, $10, they'll get you the Hyper Dunk Lows, $20 to get you the Hardens, $30 will get you the KDs, $40 will get you the Kobe 80s. So with those sneakers, you are going to be spending a little bit more money, but you are going to be getting a more well-rounded basketball sneaker in my opinion. The Kyrie 3s are cool, but it almost feels like these were made to be $150, but Nike took out the cushioning and made it super crappy to really justify that $120 price tag. So for a little bit more money, I do feel like you could get something a lot more better, so I'm going to have to go and say these are not worth copying at $120. Alright guys, thank you for checking out that review on the Nike Kyrie 3s. And just to keep it real, I do feel like if you shuck out a little bit more of your hard-earned money, you could get a lot more bang for your buck than these Kyrie 3s right here. So please leave down in the comments below what you guys think of the Kyrie 3s, aesthetically, performance. I'm curious to see what you guys say, and that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys get a chance, like the video, and until next time, I'm out. Peace! Alright guys, thank you for checking out that video. Make sure you guys check out this video. Also check out this video. Please leave down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on the Kyrie 3s. If there's any other sneaker you guys want me to review. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Like always, please subscribe, please like the video, and that's pretty much it. And until next time, I'm out. Peace!